The year is
2025.
and everything we know about the world is about to change. Forever. We live in an age where change is inevitable. A time when humanity isn't just competing with itself anymore. No, now we face something better, something faster, something that never gets tired, never gets lazy, and is always improving. And no, it's not aliens, it's the machines we created. Take a deep breath, because what you're about to hear might just change the way you see the world forever. Welcome to the future. A future where robots, AI, and technology are no longer tools but contenders. And we, the humans, are forced to ask ourselves, how do we stay relevant in a world where even we are no longer the apex competitor? Let's rewind to the good old days. Our older generations existed in a slow-paced world where television and media just started taking hold, where it was okay if you do not skill up daily, at a rate not even closer to what we need now. Millennials and Gen Z were born into a world that felt slow at first. Back then, the idea of a personal computer in every home was revolutionary. And then came the internet, cell phones, smartphones. We became the bridge between two worlds. We saw life before the internet was everywhere. We remember the clunky hum of desktop computers, the thrill of getting our first flip phones. We watched technology grow, evolve, and eventually overtake us. We needed to adapt quickly, and just like that, the world sped up. But now, it's a sprint like we've never seen before. You see, in the past, life itself was our teacher. Small tasks, like cooking, fixing a broken chair, or even doing laundry, shaped our brains in ways we didn't realize. They taught us patience, problem solving, and resilience. But now, we've outsourced even the simplest chores. Post your hangover of the New Year Eve 2025. You wake up in an all-new world where everything happens at the speed of light. Groceries arrive at your doorstep or are airdropped in your balcony without you lifting a finger. Robots clean your house, drive you to work. AI designs your work presentation while you sip your coffee. Sounds like paradise, doesn't it? But here's the catch. In this fast-paced, tech-driven utopia, the very essence of what makes us human is being tested. Now, phones, already on the verge of becoming relics of the past. Robots aren't just tools, they're collaborators, competitors, even replacements. The world we grew up in is vanishing. And with it, the old way of life where things moved slowly enough for everyone to keep up. But here's the real question. Can you keep up with what's coming? What does this mean for you, you may ask? Let me paint you a picture. Let's begin with the thought, why do different fields of study, companies, and startups emerge in the first place? To find answers or solve a specific problem, right? When a problem is done solving, what then? Once, it took several decades for a new industry to grow, thrive, decline, and then moving to the next problem to solve for humanity, while also being obligated to keep growing once started to earn for investors and shareholders. People had time to adapt, time to learn, time to settle and make carriers. But not anymore. Unlike earlier times when businesses thrived for decades, the rapid pace of innovation now allows us to solve problems faster, rendering many industries and roles obsolete at an accelerated rate. In today's world, industries will rise and fall within years. Agentic virtual companies coming into existence briefly, just for a single project, and get dissolved with no unending obligation to overproduce to make profits. As we achieve more in less time, entire sectors risk becoming irrelevant and fading in and out of relevance more quickly. One moment, we're all learning coding. The next, AI is writing code better and faster than we ever could. So the question is, if machines can learn, think, and outpace us, where does that leave us?
Fantastic, but useless.
I'm really excited about teaming up with you.
Scarlett Johansson calling out Sam Altman.
The Department of Justice is calling for the breakup of Google.
TikTok could now be banned in the U.S.
Isn't that hot?
The future we're heading into will demand more from us, not less. Not being specialists in one thing, but generalists who can adapt to anything. Because when AI excels at specific tasks, it's the human ability to connect the dots, to think creatively across disciplines that will set us apart. Here's the real challenge. With every technological leap forward, we humans become more comfortable. Sure, it's convenient, but at what cost? The less we do, the less we think. And the less we think, the easier it is to fall behind. The couch potato lifestyle isn't just lazy, it's dangerous. Because the moment we stop growing, the world will leave us behind. Think about it. Robotic vacuums clean our homes. Smart assistants remind us of tasks we used to memorize. Self-driving cars will soon take us from point A to B without a second thought. Convenience has a cost, and the cost is this. The more we let machines do for us, the less we do for ourselves. And what happens to a muscle when it's not used? It withers. This new era isn't just about staying relevant against other humans anymore. Now, we're up against machines that don't get tired, don't make mistakes, and, frankly, don't care about anything except efficiency. And here's the brutal truth. Most of us couldn't even outcompete other humans. So how are we supposed to stay relevant in a world where robots are applying for the same jobs we are? The answer? It's not what you think. If entire industries, once thought untouchable, disappearing overnight. The energy sector? Automated. Manufacturing? Done by robots. Even creative fields like writing, art, and music? AI is already here, creating faster than we ever could. But here's the silver lining. The more machines handle the how, the more we humans can focus on the why. Creativity, strategy, connection. These will be the skills that define the next era of humanity. How, you might ask? How do we prepare for a future where AI and robots are part of our lives, our workplaces, even our homes? The answer is simple, yet challenging. We need to stop thinking like specialists and start thinking like generalists. Here's why. A specialist knows everything about one thing, but an AI can learn and master that one thing faster, cheaper, and more efficiently. A generalist, however, a generalist sees the big picture. A generalist connects the dots between seemingly unrelated fields, creating new ideas, new solutions, and new possibilities. In this new world, it's not about being the master of one trade. It's about being the jack of all trades and the master of adaptability. In 2025, the winners won't be those who know one thing better than anyone else. The winners will be those who can learn anything, adapt to everything, and think in ways no machine can. Now, imagine a future where most people stop using their mental muscles altogether. No problem solving, no thinking outside the box, no challenges. What happens then? Do we lose our edge? Do we become irrelevant in the very world we've built? But this isn't a story of despair. No, this is a story of possibility. You see, the same technology that threatens to outpace us can also empower us. The same machines that replace some of our jobs can open doors to new opportunities we've never imagined, but only if we are willing to adapt. Because the jobs that survive, they'll belong to those who think bigger, who understand the industry as a whole, rather than just being a small cogwheel in it. And it gets really exciting how. With robots handling the grunt work, we'll have more time than ever before. Time to think, time to create, time to push the boundaries of what it means to be human. But that freedom comes with a challenge. Will we use it to grow, or will we waste it? Because make no mistake, The future will reward those who innovate, who dream, who embrace change. But for those who cling to the past, comfort might just be the most dangerous trap of all. And the good news is, we, as humans, are built for this. Our brains are wired to learn, to grow, to solve problems. The key is to never stop challenging ourselves. Take back those small tasks in life. Fixing something around the house, solving a tricky problem, trying something new. These little moments of effort strengthen your mind in ways you can't see. They prepare you for the challenges of tomorrow. Because the truth is, the future doesn't belong to those who can work the hardest, or the longest, or even the fastest. The future belongs to those who can think. But let's not kid ourselves. This won't be easy. The road ahead will demand discipline and a willingness to learn, even when it's uncomfortable. We'll need to break free from the illusion of comfort and rediscover the joy of challenging ourselves, because that's where real growth lies. So let me leave you with this. The world is changing faster than ever before. Industries will rise and fall in the blink of an eye. Technology will replace jobs we once thought untouchable. But you, yes, you, have the power to stay relevant, to thrive, and to create a life that no machine can replicate. Will you rise to the challenge? Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and stay in search of it. Drop a comment below. What's one skill you think will be essential in 2025? Let's talk about it, because the future belongs to those who prepare today. And if you found this video thought-provoking, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Together, let's navigate this brave new world, because 2025 isn't just another year. It's a turning point, and you are part of the story.